You ain't gonna believe me, but this damn thing was just running like shit. Well, it might start back to running like shit again. It's a 93 model Explorer. It needs to be cleaned out again. I wish I could drive. Well, it would drive, but it don't get nowhere near as good as the gas mileage as my 500 does, which is my car over there. But mechanically, there's nothing wrong with the motor, I don't think, for how good it runs when it does get up to running. Okay, got water in there, but it will have to have some more before long again. But this radiator, I know for a fact, has to be replaced. Because when you put more water in it, it starts leaking out over here, which you can tell it's been leaking a while. I've replaced this upper radiator hose already, because it was leaking over here before I replaced it. AC compressor's going to have to be replaced. I'm thinking this modulator valve, I can't think of the name, but this is what messes with the fuel. That what tells the truck or how much it's supposed to get at a time. It's a good running truck when it wants to run good. So it takes gear good. And it autos back down good once you get it running. Like I said, the AC in this thing does not work. Even if I push this in, AC compressor will not click on. But I got a blower motor that blows, so that's a plus. Got heat too. I had to replace the heater core in this thing here a while back. It's been a good truck. It just needs love. See? 4x4, put it down in neutral. Low range is engaged now. Hit low range again, now it's out of low range. Hit four-wheel drive again, now it's out of four-wheel drive. Temp hand works. I'm glad that works. But this gas hand, it doesn't work. Got good oil pressure, voltage, got plenty of voltage. You'll notice I got this switch here. That is for the back lights and the front caution lights when you have your headlights turned on. So if I turn this off, which it also cuts these lights up here off on the dash, you'll see that now that my front bottom two lights are not on. Including my tail lights, they're off now. But if I pull this switch like so, it turns those lights back on. It turns these two tail lights on for your night driving lights, and your front caution lights. And yes, this in here is out on the bottom, but that's not really a concern. The blinking lights, if I recall, are these two up here. Let me see. Let's do left turn signal. No, it's not them two. Okay, it's the these. Them were the flashers. And see, that one's working. Do right blinker, make sure it's still working. Yep, it's still working, and so is that one. Let's see, headlights. There's both headlights still working. So normally on these trucks, you would pull this out to turn the headlights on. But for some odd reason, whoever had this truck screwed this shit up. So you push in. Now, my headlights are on. That's the low beam, which for a truck that's fixing to be 30-year-old, that's high beams there. Not much of a difference, I don't think, at all. Let's see. No. That ain't much of a difference at all. Let's pull this back out. Yeah. But when I go to video this damn thing don't want to cut up. That's just something. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention to you, John and Joe, I'm eventually going to have to take the intake off to take the valve covers off of this truck because the valve covers are leaking on both sides, if I recall right. Yeah, they're both leaking. It's hard to see it down there, but they're both leaking. I've put, in the time I've had the truck, I've put a heater core in it, which is that right there, a blower motor. I've put spark plugs, these wires, new serpentine belt, upper radiator hose. I can't remember if I done the bottom one or not. I don't think I have, to be honest with you. What else have I done to this truck since I've had it? What else have I done? Oh, I put a new hatch on it, which I'm gonna have to do that again because you can see this is not right. Nope. It was right till it got fucked up again. But that opens and shuts now. The other one would not open. I mean, it would, but you'd have hell getting it shut again. I put these two new seats in the front. I went over to our guy that had another truck like this, and I'm gonna have to have these seats patched because you see they're coming apart. Stitching's coming undone because they're 30-year-old seats that are pretty much in immaculate condition. I mean, that seat right there is 30+ year old, and that is all that's wrong with it. It goes back, goes forward still, and yes, this is a mechanical seat. It's got well, not all of it works, but it works for the most part. I had to replace that seat too, and that one's in better shape than this one. I'll show it to you. It blows my mind. Well, that's broke, but it's got powered seats too. Where are you going to see another leather seat that's 30+ year old that's leather and still be this nice? I mean, seriously. That's mind-boggling. And yes, I removed the headliner because it was fucked up. It couldn't be saved. Now for the back seats. These are original to the truck. These came in the truck back in '93. Same seats from then. Immaculate. The only damage on the seats that I know of on these back ones, I'm trying to find it real quick for you. I had seen it here the other day. Oh, there's a tear right there in that one. That's the only tear in these back seats. Also, what I like about this SUV more than I do other vehicles is this. Back seats lay down for more space in the back for carrying stuff. Granted, the back door handles, that and over there finally broke. It was working, but you can't get in the truck and get out on either side in the back. But the front ones, they still work. I'll show you. See, getting in, I'm in, which is, that door didn't shut all the way, but it still opens. See, that's shut completely now. Open easily. And I believe this truck was originally blue for the inside of the door jambs, and the way the inside of the truck looks, I do believe this thing was originally blue at one point. But whoever had it done her up in camo, baby. She camouflaged. But you know me, this bitch gonna get done up in Jurassic Park sooner or later. Oh yes, yes she is. It's Jurassic Park, baby. I love it. That's pretty much the only reason why I got this thing. Granted, I love the four-wheel drive, don't get me wrong, and that's manual locking hoods too. Yeah, that oil's starting to burn off the header right there from where it's leaked onto the header. But you can tell that's a healthy V6 for being a 93 model. I mean, there is nothing mechanically wrong with this engine. But yeah, it's starting to smoke on me now because that oil, like I said, because of the valve covers leaking, oil from the sides, it's letting oil get by and get on the headers, and it's burning that oil off. You can see it right there down in that middle section. It's burning the oil off of the header. She ain't running hot neither. Man, I don't even want to think about what it's going to cost to fill this thing up when it comes time. But that's a healthy V6. Yep. Now watch how easy this thing cranks back up. Like money, man. It's easy to crank up. It fires up instantly. It doesn't crank for a long time. Hit of the key. Well. Yep, I know it just blew off. You hear it? Hear the vacuum? I don't know why, but sometimes when you go to crank it up, it'll backfire through the intake and shoot this right here off. But you can see it went back, once I plugged that in, it went back to idle and right. Fords never die, baby. They never die. They never die. I will say if a starter solenoid ever went bad on this thing, I won't have to take the starter off because it's right there. Thank the Lord. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I'm going to send it to y'all here in a little bit. Hope y'all like this though, John, and you ready? Got that little mess and a bit of a dent here now, but I can get that fixed later. I just wanted to show y'all the truck in detail. I don't know if I have yet or not, but I hope y'all like it.